Melbourne and the West Coast Eagles has all the ingredients to make it one of the toughest games on record. No two teams have built up such bitter rivalry since the Eagles entered the competition 5 years ago. Melbourne remains the only club to have beaten the Eagles in the home and away competition in Perth in the last 2 years. That was in round 20 last year. But there was plenty of spite in the game, not only during it, but also afterwards, as the Demons left the ground, wildly gesturing to the crowd after their 36-point win. But the Eagles turned the tables in last year's first semi-final. That game, at this stage, remains as the Eagles' only finals victory. After last Sunday's loss to Hawthorn, the Eagles again find themselves in a first semi-final, and again against Melbourne.
Apart from the fact that we've lost the first final, we've lost 2 games in a row now, which hasn't happened all year. So we feel like we've let ourselves down there as well, and really looking forward to training this week and setting things right.
I've got a lot of faith in their abilities and also them as men. So I expect that they will come back.
Another incident that did nothing to heal the rift between the two sides was the Lewis-Viney finger-biting hearing. Lewis did his time after being found guilty. And now with a backdrop of high drama, Melbourne coach John Northey is expecting and is ready for all-out war.
It's just traditional rivalry now. It's like perhaps any other team playing Collingwood, as we know.
The Eagles have built up a hatred for is Melbourne, and that feeling is mutual. 1988 and the elimination final, Melbourne win by 2 points in a dramatic finish.
Malaxos picks it up with his left foot. 10 seconds remaining. The shot by Redstead is off target at 1 point.
1990, heated clashes in Perth. First, Eagle Peter Malesso uses Earl Sporting's head as a doormat. Then a sensation at the final break when a melee develops involving Melbourne coach John Northey and an Eagles trainer. Players from both sides become involved before a spirited final term that saw Melbourne become the only team to win in Perth for the year. As the Demons leave the field triumphant, they let their feelings be known to the Perth crowd. Later in the rooms, comments made by Melbourne players were recorded by a TV camera and used as ammunition by Mick Malthouse. The Eagles get their revenge and make it 1-1 in finals with a 5-goal win in last year's first semi-final. This year, more controversy, as Chris Lewis is suspended for 3 weeks on a charge of biting Todd Viney. The Eagles furious that Melbourne leaked to the media details that Viney underwent AIDS tests. Viney's frank evidence in the tribunal was also remembered by the Eagles camp. It all adds up to a big sudden death match come Sunday at Waverley.